Yo boys, it's Dan. Welcome back to the second Champions League game, number 2 predictions for this game, for this Champions League season. This week's guest, we have another guest on. It's his first time being on Champions League, but he has been on the Premier League season already this season though. It is my boy, Footy King, aka Jack.
Boys, it is Footy King back on Dan United 231's channel. I did the Premier League predictions last week, and we're back on Dan's channel doing the UEFA Champions and UEFA Europa League. Champions League and Europa League predictions. Looking forward to this. A lot of good games coming through in game week 2. And big thanks, as I say, to Dan, as always, for getting me back on the channel to not only do the Premier League predictions, but to do the European games as well. So we'll start with Liverpool.
Yes, Jack, welcome on to the Champions League prediction video, you lovely man. And we're starting off these predictions. Smash that like and subscribe. We'll start off with Tuesday's fixtures, which is first game, Liverpool versus Ajax. Liverpool playing decent in terms of, I'm filming it on the Wednesday before all the teams are played, but some of the game, all the Tuesday games depend on basically Wednesday, but Tuesday's games I can talk about because they played on Tuesday. So yeah, time you're saying this, all the first games will be over, so we're getting a more overview of what's happening in the season. But Liverpool, you would expect them to give Ajax a bit of a run here. So I'm going to say it will be Liverpool 2, Ajax 1. And Jack, what are you saying in this game, pal?
Liverpool Ajax. And I think with this one, I mean, at the time of recording this, I'm actually recording this on Thursday, the 7th of September. So Liverpool actually play Napoli tonight, so it'll be interesting to see what way that game goes. But Liverpool at home to Ajax next Tuesday. I'm thinking Liverpool are going to win that one. And I'm going to go with a 3-1 Liverpool win.
I move to Rangers versus Napoli. Now, Rangers' first home game in the Champions League back. Now, and Napoli, they're playing a team from Naples. What could happen here? It could be all sorts of drama in this game. The atmosphere at Ibrox is flipping fantastic. That will do them up. I'm gonna go for a bit of a shock. I'm gonna go Rangers 2, Napoli 1. And Jack, what are you going for, pal, in this game?
Rangers Napoli then. I'm going to go with a Napoli win in that one. Although Rangers are a tough side in Europe, man. They, especially at home. They're in game week 2. They're at home at the Ibrox. So, it'll be a tough place for Napoli to go. But I think Napoli will screw up a result there. I'll go with a 2-1 Napoli win in that one against Rangers.
Now we move to Bayern 04 Leverkusen versus Atletico de Madrid. Now this could be another entertaining game. Atletico de Madrid, they're still playing okay in Ligue 1. Like, they're decent in Ligue 1. They're decent, but there's one not doing that well in what's it called, in Bundesliga this season so far. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with a win for Atletico de Madrid by 3-0. And Jack, what are you going for in this game, pal?
Leverkusen against Madrid then. Leverkusen against Atletico Madrid. I think with that one, it'll be a tight game. Any game you're playing Atletico, there ain't going to be many goals, is there? It's just their style of play. So, with that one there, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw between Leverkusen and Madrid. Atletico Madrid.
FC Porto versus Club Brugge. Now, Porto at home to the team that will basically edit at the... Sorry, do a pass and bit, please, Dan, even edit, please, mate, yeah. So, yeah, I can keep it. I can just move it though. Yeah. So yeah, Porto Club Brugge, 2-1 Porto, and then we move.
Porto against Club Brugge is another 8 o'clock kickoff on next Tuesday. The Champions League games, game week 2, and I'm gonna go with this one. Don't know loads about either club, Porto or Bruges, but I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw on that one.
Move to Victoria Plaza versus AC Milan. Oh, this is not going AC Milan. You'd expect AC Milan to wipe the flipping floor, wouldn't you? I'm going to say AC Milan 4, Victoria Plazan 0. Now in the
Victoria Pilsen against Inter Milan then. It's an earlier kickoff on Tuesday as well. It's a 4:46 kickoff actually. In the UK, we've got Milan away at Pilsen. I'm going to go with a Milan win on this one. I'll go with 2-0 Inter Milan win on that one.
Same group as Victoria Plazan versus Madrid. You probably know this by now, but it is Bayern Munchen versus FC Barcelona. Oh my god. FC Barcelona against Bayern Munchen. Holy mother of mackerel. This game could be entertaining right now. Entertaining. Maybe some goals, but I'm going to say it will be a 2-2 draw. It will be a lot of flaming goals. And Jack, what are you saying in this game, mate? Now you move to
Bayern Munich and Barcelona. That's the big one on Tuesday night for sure. Both, obviously Lewandowski now at Barca. He's got a bag goals. Playing against his former club in Bayern Munich. I think with that one, I'm going to go a draw. I'm sitting on the fence with that one. I think it's a group stage game. I think both teams will probably score. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw between Bayern Munich and Barcelona.
Sporting Lisbon versus Spurs. Spurs, they're playing it. This and Marseille, I suppose, are the toughest. And Marseille should be a walkover. Marseille probably a walkover. Frankfurt's tough. Sporting Lisbon, probably easiest part to be fair. 3-1 Tottenham Hotspur. And Jack, what are you going for in this game? I think I didn't vote for them here.
Tottenham then travel to Portugal to take on Sporting Lisbon next Tuesday, and that's another early kickoff. It's 4:46 actually for that one. With that one, I think I'm going to go Tottenham win. As I say, Sporting's another team I don't know much about, so I can't really comment. I know they're one of the stronger teams in Portugal, but yeah, you'll expect Tottenham to win that. Yeah, I know they're away, but you'll expect them to win that. So I'm going to go with a 2-0 win to Tottenham in that one.
And I move to the final game on the Tuesday, which is Marseille versus Frankfurt. Now, this could be a big game for both teams. I'm going to say it'll be a 1-1 draw. And Jack, for the last time of the Tuesday's fixtures, what are you saying, brother?
And then Marseille-Frankfurt's the last game on Tuesday. And for that one, I'm going to go with a Marseille win. And I'm going to go with 1-0.
And we move to the Wednesday. These teams have already played their games at the time of filming this. And we start off with AC Milan versus Dynamo Zagreb. Dynamo Zagreb beat Chelsea 1-0. And after that game, if you haven't already seen the news and you haven't done a video, Thomas Tuchel has just been sacked.
Well, I tell you what, we have some huge breaking news. Danny, Chelsea have parted way with Thomas Tuchel. So Thomas Tuchel is no longer the Chelsea manager. We're going to be bringing you a statement from Chelsea Football Club any moment now. They have
by Chelsea. That is due to their poor start of the season. But that's the news from that team. But AC Dynamo Zagreb, they can surprise people. Dynamo Zagreb, they're not. That San Siro. I'm gonna say AC Milan 3. I'm gonna say AC Milan 3, Dynamo Zagreb 1. And Jack, what are you saying for the first game on the Wednesday, pal?
Wednesday night then, the Champions League fixtures, we've got AC Milan against Dinamo Zagreb. That one, I'm going to go with an AC Milan win. I know this time recording this, Zagreb have just beat Chelsea last night, and it's basically led to Tuchel's sacking. I mean, well, obviously a culmination of results, but it hasn't helped things. Zagreb beat Chelsea at home last night 1-0. So, but I think AC Milan will beat them, and I'm going to go with the 2-0 AC Milan win in that one.
They move to Chelsea versus Red Bull Salzburg. This could also be an interesting game as well now, because Chelsea have sacked Tuchel, like I said in like 10 seconds ago, and the haven't really seen that one as well. So that is that one done. Chelsea, we would expect them to win this, but if you had Tuchel, you'd but now the manager's been sacked. I'm still about Chelsea. I'm going to say 2-1 Chelsea it'll be. And Jack, what you saying in this game, mate, after hearing the news of Thomas Tuchel?
Chelsea then have RB Salzburg next week at home. I think they'll bounce back. I've predicted in the Premier League 1 for Dan that I'm thinking they're going to win their league game against Fulham at the weekend. So I'm also going to predict them to win against Salzburg next Wednesday. I'm going to go with a 3-0 Chelsea win in that one.
Another group, Shakhtar Donetsk versus Celtic. Now I listened to I watched the Celtic game last night. What an atmosphere at Celtic Park. Honestly, they make that Celtic Park arena a fortress, but it is away from home. I don't know where Shakhtar are playing this game. It's obviously not in Donetsk. But Shakhtar did win against. They did beat Leipzig. I'm not telling the score. I'll say it in a minute. This is probably about the battle for second place between Leipzig, Celtic, and Donetsk. They're probably the people who are going to get second in this group. And I will say it will be 2-1 Rangers, but not Rangers. 2-1 Celtic, but it could very easily be Rangers. It could. Oh, Dan, stops. It could be Celtic. It could be the next. I'm gonna go 2-1 Celtic. And Jack, what you said in this game?
Shakhtar Donetsk against Celtic. I'm gonna go with a draw on this one, and I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw.
To the other side of a draw, other side of a group, which is Real Madrid. This is Red Bull Leipzig now. Real Madrid beat Celtic 3-0. Red Bull Leipzig lost them to Shakhtar Donetsk by 4-1. Based on this result, I'm going to say Real Madrid 3, Red Bull RB Leipzig 1. I'm sorry to say it, but Leipzig, you ain't got a fucking chance against. If you played that poorly against Shakhtar Donetsk, it's Shakhtar Donetsk. I mean, they are on a high after Ukraine were happened against him in Ukraine. And Jack, what you say in this game, Per?
Real Madrid and Leipzig. I'm going to go Madrid winning this one. Leipzig obviously struggled last night. I think they've sacked their coach, from what I've heard. They lost 4-1 to Shakhtar Donetsk last night, so yeah, they could be doing better, I guess, and their manager's just been sacked. So I think this will be a routine win for Madrid. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win to Real Madrid in this one.
Next group, FC Copenhagen versus Wilna Sevilla. Yes, that is right. Sevilla have not won a game in La Liga or the Champions League. They lost 4-0 to Dortmund. They lost 2-0. They lost to City Sevilla, and Copenhagen lost to Dortmund. But I'm going to say Copenhagen 0, Sevilla 1. Sevilla will get the Champions League and they're winning one on point. Now we move.
Copenhagen then against Sevilla. I go with Sevilla winning this one. Copenhagen are the home team, but I'll go with Sevilla win. However, I did watch Sevilla last night against City. They didn't offer much. Not only didn't offer much in attack, but they're just very dull going forward, and defensively they're open. But then again, it is Man City, so you know most teams, and when Haaland's lurking about the box, it's going to be hard to defend, to be fair. But yeah, they didn't offer a lot going forward. Sevilla, I was a little bit disappointed in that last night, so it was an easy enough win for City last night in the Champions League against Sevilla. So I think next week though, Sevilla will come back, and yeah, I'll expect them to beat Copenhagen. So I'll go with a 2-0 win to Sevilla in this one.
To the Haaland derby, Man City versus Borussia Dortmund. Haaland versus his former club. It is at Man City. So Haaland's German Bundesliga, but his Dortmund return is not there yet, but it will be there sooner or later. And I think he will torch Dortmund. I will think it will be Borussia Dortmund. I think it would be Man City 1, Borussia Dortmund 1. I think it'll be an even game. And Jack, what are you going for in this game?
City then have Dortmund at home next Wednesday, and I'm going to go with a City win. It'll not be easy. Dortmund are a good side, but I'm going to go with a 3-1 Man City win in that one.
To the final group in the Champions League, which is Juventus versus Benfica. Benfica, they're playing with Maccabi Haifa. Don't know what happened in that game. I think it was a draw or something. But Juventus, they did lose to PSG. So they need to win this game. And they are going to win this game. Juventus 2, Benfica 0. And Jack, in this group, what are you going for, pal, in this game?
Juventus then take on Benfica. Obviously, Benfica, one of the better teams in Portugal, but I'm going to go with another win for Juventus. They did lose last night. At the time of recording this, they lost 2-1 to PSG. Yeah, I'd only seen the highlights of the game, so I can't really comment on what way they played, but I would expect Juventus to beat Benfica. I'm going to go with a 3-1 Juventus win in this one.
And for the final group game of game week number 2, we have Maccabi Haifa versus PSG. Now, PSG played phenomenally. Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, all at it again. I'm going to say this game could be an utter landslide. 5-0 PSG, and Jack, for the final time in the Champions League one, what are you going for, pal, in this game?
Haifa against PSG. Well, I'd imagine PSG will win that one. Maccabi are the weakest team in that group. So, yeah, by a good way. So I'd imagine PSG will beat them. Benfica beat that team 2-0 last night at home. I can't see them being much problems for PSG. So I'm going to go with a 3-0 PSG win in that one. And that rounds up the UEFA Champions League predictions then.
That will bring game week number 2 of the Champions League to an end. Thank you all very much for watching the video. Until Wednesday for the Europa League one. And I'll see you all then. So have a good week. Hopefully your team is winning the Champions League. And I'll see you all later. Peace out.